Okay,
It's not looking at the camera.
Okay. So you're talking to me, Kat.
Yes.
What is your role at the Support and Information Service, and what impact do you think it's having?
Okay. My name's Kat. I'm the Macmillan Information Specialist here at the Support and Information Service. My role is really around making sure that the information we have on display is the most accurate, up-to-date information that's relevant for the patients that we have here. I can see it making a real difference every day because people come in looking for particular booklets. They might look for a benefits booklet or a travel insurance booklet, or more rarely information about their diagnosis, which they often get from the medical team. We have to make sure we have the information that's most up-to-date for them. So benefits, it needs to be the up-to-date rate that is relevant for what's happening in the climate at the moment. It helps each day support the support and information facilitators, because they are able to access those booklets as well. So when they're talking to someone, if they think there's some written information that can support what they've been saying to the patient, they can easily access the information from our resource library.
Can you think of one patient who's an example of someone who the service has helped, and describe that use?
If I was to think of one patient, it's narrowing it down as to one patient. I'm going to give you two. There's one lady who, particularly with written information, I'd had a long conversation with her about how she was feeling about cancer. And she was after treatment, but was still feeling very anxious and worried about what was happening, and feeling quite alone. We talked through a lot of emotions, and I went and got her the booklet at the end, The Emotional Effects of Cancer, an emotional Living with Cancer After Cancer series. We went through the contents page of the book, and she could almost tick off the emotions that she'd been feeling by the contents there. And just for her, seeing that affirmation that what she was feeling wasn't her going mad, it was her feeling exactly the same as anyone else in her situation was. And we talked about how if she was the only one feeling like this, Macmillan wouldn't have bothered producing a booklet about it. And that really helped her feel much less isolated, and much more supported about things. And that was really important. The other example I'd give is somebody where we supported them and their family. So somebody who is going through radiotherapy, was coming to the hospital every day for treatment, and they added the service here as part of their routine. So they would come and see us before treatment or after treatment, but each day they would come and see us and have almost a bit of a yin and yang relationship. We were the good thing while she then went to have the radiotherapy. Each time she came in, she brought in different members of her family. So that was her father-in-law, her sisters, her brother-in-law. She brought them in so that they could access the service as well. And over time, we've now learnt all of the family, and we've supported all of them in very different ways, as a family, but also individually, so they've all been able to access our support. That's it.
You're clearly passionate. What motivates you?
What motivates me most about working here is that ability to just lift that burden of cancer off someone's shoulders for 5 minutes. I've always said support and information is very easy. We give people time. In an NHS that is all about efficiency, cost cutting, cost saving, you need to be efficient. That means that time with patients gets squeezed everywhere else in the NHS. In support and information, we have the luxury. We give people time, and it's an immeasurable benefit that just makes such a difference. And when you see that firsthand, you want to do it again for the next patient.
What's special about this service?
What's special about this service is that we have all of the services that can offer support and information under one umbrella, the Macmillan Support and Information Service. So in the old centre, we used to have the counsellors in one corner, the benefits advisors in another annex. We were in a little corner tucked under the sort of stairs almost. Here, we're all proud together, working together as a team to support the patient. And that's what makes this service really different. That's it. Okay?
Brilliant.
All right.